Alright. Hello, we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just want to check out what, like, some of the new cards, open some packs, get through the dailies, hopefully have some fun. But apparently there's also a new pack dropped in another game, so I'm going to check out both this morning. Just before... Alright. Chat overlays up. There we go. Alright, what's going on here? Admittedly, it's been a bit since I've been on Master Duel. Hopefully I didn't miss out on the Regenesis pack. First, there's a survey. Not really. I didn't really enjoy it. Create a new deck. Use the loaner deck. Got me interested in new decks. Let's see. New loaner decks were fun. Satisfied with the exclusive missions. Yeah, that was fine. The rewards were okay. Let's see what we got here. Overall experience, dissatisfied. The music was bad. The forced stage music that I had to listen to while playing this game in the Dice Rally sucked. The format's fine. Rules that make use of different regulations, that's fine. I enjoy deck that met bonus conditions. I didn't really do that, but you know, that'd be fun. I played because I want to earn rewards, that's very true. I always find, I mean, I have the current limitations of the ban list make it difficult, so yeah. Struggle to think up decks that fulfilled the forbidden limited rules and bonus conditions. The learner decks are hard to use. No, they weren't. They weren't actually hard to use. Actually, it's pretty easy to understand them. The event's difficulty high. Not really. The music sucked. Okay, let's see. The tryout match. So it uses the first ban list ever. No accessories. See, protectors depicting a chef who has prepared the finest cuisine. For those who seek out devilishly delicious culinary delights. Morgana, the Witch of Eyes. An icon depicting a great witch whose eyes can control the minds of others. She has faced Elzet Azamina of the White Forest in a deadly struggle for survival. Cool. The lore continues. Halloween goes. Truly terrifying. Field parts modeled on 2 white ghosts. Tonight it's a feast for strange and unusual monsters. Let us enjoy the merriment to come. Ah. Graveyard of Myriad Souls. This looks alright. A dual field from a graveyard where countless souls have been laid to rest. Even on this eve, the quietude of this place attracts an endless stream of the dead. New secret packs, 2 new updates. Draconic Courtesy. Let's see, Dragon Maids. Also, until December. This pack will be available at all times. Okay. House Dragon Maid. So, alternate art. For House Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid Hospitality. Dragon Maid Thermba? What? Right. This is Chamber. So she finally has a dragon form. Huh. Okay. Let's see. The usual effect all the dragons have. Can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects while you have a fusion. Let's see. Gonna use each effect turn. Discard this. Special summon a Dragon Maid monster. Yeah. Grave of Banishment. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to your hand and special summon a level 4 or lower. That's fine, I guess. Damn! Okay, sure. Sure. Trying to think. It's fine. Dragon Maid Hospitality. The main thing I can think on this is the alternate artwork actually shows House Dragon Maid and Chamber Dragon Maid. Oh no, the House Dragon Maid was in the other one too. So the only one that's new is the Chamber. That's fine. Selection pack. Beat the Boss Rush is here. Sure. Oh wait, go back. What was the other packs that were updated? Dragon Luster. Oh, Dragon Luster removed all the Dragon Maid cards. Set it to feature card. Okay, so it basically updated, removed Dragon Maids, and added a lot of the Chaos Dragons. As far as I can tell. Lesson Cyber Dragon added Cyber Dark Worm, Jormungandr. Evolution in Burst and the Mechanical Dawn. Got it. Then a new bundle. Is it worthwhile? Collector's tile. You made collector's file depicting maids who handle household duties for their master. It is said that when the dragon maid are gathered, the prestigious doors shall shine brightly. Why not? A coin, a freaking coin. Coin motif is the crest of the women who dutifully serve their master. The dragon engraved on its surface glimmers brightly. Okay. Well. Alright. Let's see. Mates preparing. Mates preparing for a tea party. Held in a lavish room. Once again, it seems some of the sweets have gone missing. Okay. Dragon maid. Protectors depicting a maid keeping the head occupied with feather grooming. For those thinking to share their gratitude with a special surprise. Right. Well, let's check all this stuff out. First things first, though. Spectator duel. And give people a chance to show up. If they can, great. If not, well, we all have stuff that we have to do sometimes. Might as well. What do you do? Treat as a Morganite card. Hunt declares an attack. Banish a Morganite spell from grave to negate it. Alright. Say she looks pretty cool. Alright, so I think this is the worm type monster, like on her one shoulder here. Not sure what else is on her shoulder over there. Let's see. Looks like she's got the 3 Morganite stones floating in her hand. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. Let's see. So, need to turns. If no more. Okay, you can't. Okay, so when summoned, add a Morganite spell, and also if you have 3 or more Morganite spells with different names, engraved and or banished, change the attack of all face-up monsters the opponent controls to 0. That's pretty good. Because, you know, her first effect... No, not even her first effect. This isn't once per turn. Just anytime the opponent attacks you, you can just start negating attacks. As long as you have Morganite spells in the grave. And then, even if they're banished from the first effect, she still gets to use the final effect. This is pretty good. Time-tearing Morganite. You can no longer use monster effects in hand, but that's fine if you're using like Dominus cards. Draw 2 cards from draw phase. Can normal summon twice. Banish this card from the grave, then discard a Time-tearing Morganite. I mean, your opponent can't activate monster effects when you normal summon this turn. Okay. Skill drain. Well, then what stops you from just running over Morganite? Whatever. Damn. Okay. Alright, so first I do need to double check. How did you negate it? This, right? Yeah. Choose a face-up card on the field, negates effects. Alright. That's a good way to try to get through skill drain. And there's Dominus Impulse. Why didn't you just have Morgana negate the attack? Skill drain was negated, so it shouldn't have been a problem. Let's see. Dominus Purge. Damn. Okay. Problem is they didn't have any battle traps. Alright. The concept Duelist B was using was interesting. Clearly doesn't just loses against being punched in the face though. Whatever. Alright, let's see. So all the summons. Special summon. Destroy. Normal. No. Yep, okay. Let's check the shop. First things first, there's a free pack or two, right? Yeah, I get a free pull. Let's grab it. I did absolutely nothing to earn anything here, so if I get nothing, it makes sense. Oh wow. Crawler Synapses. Okay. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Things are to the left and to the right, so this is not meant to be the first Link monster summoned. That's fine. Sorry, just checking in on something. Okay. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Gain 300 attack and defense, and can make 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. If this card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent, target 2 crawlers with different names in the grave, special summon them and face down. And then the other card I got was another copy of Kyuubi. I'm not sure how good this is. Well, no, I'm pretty sure this is actually good. Like, Tormented Salad, one of my viewers that's consistently coming in, he used to play Virtual World a lot. He always talked about how this was a really good card. So, no, it should be pretty decent for me. If I built right. Violent Hept, never saw it before. Turn, target to Vylon specifically. Okay. It's pretty bad. Alright. That's what I got from my free pack. Meanwhile, alright, the Regenesis cards go away in 8 days. That's actually relief. I've got time. Not a lot of time, mind you, but I got time. Meanwhile, this bundle goes away in in like a month. A little over a month. So I'm not getting this yet. I'm going to start getting the Regenesis cards. Oh wait. One other thing to check. Dual field, all dual fields are 600. Hearts, 100. But none of it seems like it's like exclusively going away in here's one. This is going to go away in about 20 something days. This is going to go away in 50. 8 days. Do I get it just because it will expire otherwise? Don't know. Well, the graveyard goes away in 8 days too. Alright, I'm gonna get this. Well, not today, but I'm gonna get this graveyard field. Since all of it goes away in a few days. So I need 50... 150... 750, which is definitely doable, considering I have so many dailies to finish. But first things first, Regeneration of Stars. Let's go. We're getting 20 packs. The cards first, then I'll focus on the accessories. And we get a lot of nothing here. Genesis commands. Cute. Alright, next. Alright, you got something. Okay. I'm not against it. Like if I can play Heraldic, then that's fine. But let's see what the next card is. Endymion, the Crescent Magistus. Cool. Alright. What we got here? Zeroa, the Magistus Virothragna. Man, that's hard to say. Alright, next up. Nothing. I'm sure somebody can find a reason why Firewall Saber Dragon's good, but like I've read it, it doesn't seem all that great to me. Even if I wanted to build a I deck, like, or Addict Mr. deck, this doesn't seem like it'd be useful. More nothing? Alright. I'm basically hoping for the Regenesis cards. So everything that's not that is kind of just meh. Right, Necros. Alright, well, we got another Regenesis stage. That's good. The less SR I have to worry about using for crafting, the better. Okay. Next. Alright. What you got? Good. Nice. For that Invoke deck I want to make. Well, there's two Invoke decks I want to make. One focusing on Magistus and the other that combines Invoked with the Regenesis cards. Invoke Magistus Omega. This card is special summon. Target one Jin, Synchro, Exceed, or Link in the grave. Start in the field, banish them. Nice. Fusion summon, destroy. Special summon. Alright. Let's see. This is fusion summon cards destroyed by any means, but not removed from the field. So there's ways to avoid this. You can special summon level 4 spellcaster specifically, not level 4 or lower. So there's a limitation there. Then equip this card to it as an equipped spell that gives 1,000 attack. Since I expect you to run this with Alistair, Alistair would only have 2,000. Crowley would have 2,800. Alright. See. 25. 18, nope. 2,300, nope. 2,000, nope. Again, Crowley. So whichever version of, so basically they don't want you to grab Alistair, they want you to grab the younger versions of Alistair. Justice of Grimoires, Crowley, the Gifted Magistus, So they want you to have a 2800 monster after this. Let's see. There is no other linked level 4 monster to this, so that's it. Alright. And the last pack. I didn't get any of the Regenesis as ultra rares, but I'm happy with what I got so far. And immediately 3 copies of Endymion the Crescent Magistus. Would you even run 3 of this? Let's see, if this card is link summoned, target 1 Magistus monster you control. Equip it 1 spellcaster from your grave or banishment as an equipped spell. Okay. Then, alright, during the main phase, target a spellcaster and spell and trap zone train as an equipped spell, return it to the hand. I guess that's fine. Moving on. Alright. Next 10. Alright. It actually looks more promising than the last 10. And even then, I still got several ultra rares. Let's go gambling. Yup. You got it. By the way, Night Assassin, welcome back. Oh, sweet! Alright, got 2 ultra rares right out the gate. We're good. Alright, so that means I now have 2 Regenesis Archfiends and 2 or 3 of the Necros. One, like, the pack surprisingly is trying to push me to play Necros more than anything else. Which is weird, because I don't know the first thing about playing Necros. Happy the Cyber Dragon support is finally here. Alright. I played Cyber Dragon a bit, but I never played it hardcore. So I hope you have a lot of fun with the new support. There's like 5 different ways to build Cyber Dragons now. Which unfortunately means there's a way to make it too clunky and like not work together right. Well, maybe. I don't know. What do we get? All that fanfare and nothing to show for it. I hate when the game does that. Whatever. I already got like 2 ultra rares in the first pack opening, so. And a 3rd. It's Gym Knights. Well, it's an ultra rare, I guess. I don't play Gym Knights, so I don't know how blown away I'm supposed to be about getting that. And another Gym Knight. At least you didn't get cucked out of getting only SRs. That's very true. Especially since it's the last grand of gems I'm gonna spend. I'm glad that didn't happen. Another copy of Necros of Metaltron. Sure, I guess. Alright, what else we got? Pack 8. This has actually been a very good pack opening. Right? 9. What do we got? Nothing to show for pack number 9. When I say nothing, I mean no SRs or URs. And then the last one. Alright. Get an ultra rare at the end. Damn. How many times are they're really pushing me to play Gym Knights, aren't they? Alright. Knight. Gym Knight Master Diamond Dispersion. supposed to be a really good card? Because I got 2 of it in 1 pack. Let's see. 4 ultra rares in 1 pack ain't bad. Oh wow. Tora Ellie, thanks for the follow. Alright. Let's see here. How many cards do I actually own now? Alright, I got 3 of this. Still not 1 copy of Allied Code Talker, Agnister, or the new Heraldic Boss Monster. I'm pretty sure I don't need 3 copies of Invoked Magistus. Oh crap, it's a bot. How do they find ways to get away from avoiding it? Oh. Well, they're already registered as a ban evader, so the message didn't pop up in chat at least. So no one in my chat is at risk of being scammed. Multi cool, yes, but I don't know. It's a case-by-case basis. You don't have to get alternate art cards if you don't want them. Like I wanted the alternate artwork for what's it called? The Alistair cards for some of the Invoke cards. But, you know, after opening enough packs, I was like, I'm not gonna try to like grind for 1 card. I couldn't get the alternate artwork for Invoked Makaba, but that's fine. So for this, do they have unique animations? Nope. There's no unique animations for these. The only thing you get, what you get this for is the collection file. That's it. I mean, the alternate artwork cards, I'll get this just for this 1 dragon coin. I've got some of an image to maintain, so why not? I did get the the collector's thing for what's it called? For Orcust, but that's not saying much because there ain't much here. I will get this other one too. The Dragon Mate bundle is mid. At least the Orcust one had a mate. Yup. Absolutely agree. When one bundle comes out and another one, well, the Dragon Mate bundle also like if you're gonna argue for its case, it's also nowhere near as expensive. The Orcust one cost over 2,000 gems. This one's costing 1,600. Alright, so what does this guy give me? Slice of Blow. Desires. Right, okay. Birth of the Revolt. Trappergate deck. Okay. And what's the last one this Dual Trials give me? Resounding Roar. None of these seem particularly like as powerful as, you know, you could just make it out the gate. But let me see. Can I just copy something? Goblin Riders. Nope. Can't use Goblin Riders. Okay. Nope. Okay. What about this? That's a no. older decks. Alright. Yeah, it was probably a stretch to imagine I could play Kashtira. What about the ninjas? Nope, can't play the ninjas either. Vendread? Almost, but I can't play all the cards that fix the main issues people have with Vendread, so nope. Paleozoics. Hey, I can play most of the Paleozoic deck. Alright, yeah, just run that. Edit. Take out this. Take out this. And what do I put in? Let's see. For this because yes. Yeah, I don't understand the reason why that is. Let me see. Is there some... There's gotta be a generic link I can use. Let's see, where is it? Right. Goddess. Okay, yep. Just use Appaloosa. And it's kinda it. Alright, as far as... and then just look for a trap. It doesn't have to be anything particularly grand. I just need to use a trap. Ice Dragon. Yeah, you can just use this. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could do. Access code is legal too. True, but in order to actually properly use access code to full effect, I would need maybe at least 3 different attributes. I mean, if this deck turns out to be a bust, I'll definitely I'll just use a link deck. Alright, here we go. Right. It's a deck that focuses on traps. I'm always going to go first in this. Alright, let's see. Okay. Harpy's Feather Duster isn't real. What is it? There's no way they drew Lightning Storm or Heavy Storm. It's just no possible way. So we set 5, pass, and that's it. Oh, wow. Well, you can't be right all the time. Go on. What are they waiting for? Is this a bot? Like, what? Did they expect me to surrender after, like, getting hit by a setback? Okay, well, we'll wait for 30 seconds or so. If they don't make a move in that time, I'll win by default. They always do this? Okay, finally. What's this? Eater of Millions. Okay. Set 1, 2, 3. Okay. Current return to the grave. Sure. Set 1, set 2, and back to you. What else you got? If I don't have to take the hit, I'm not gonna. Play this. That doesn't stop much of anything from me. Some of my Paleozoic. Macrocosmos gets destroyed. Easy stuff. Oh, he read. Eater of Millions normally can, like, it can attack into something and banish it. But Paleozoics are unaffected. I didn't think he would read that though. Okay. Go on. I mean, don't get me wrong, it really sucks getting hit by a turn 1 lightning storm, but it's like having a setback isn't a good reason for me to surrender a duel. All right. There's no reason to do that now. All right, I can't use that. So, I'll just bounce one of his extra deck cards away. I'll summon this. Any second now. Finally. Okay. Now to actually gain some advantage here, I'll play this. Yeah. Sky Cavalry Centuria. Oh, yeah, songs. Well, that was gonna screw me over no matter what I summoned. No point in setting that. Why not? Alright. He has to summon what? 36. No. No, 4100 attack. Yeah. And he's not doing that. That's fine. Okay. Neat. Alright, let's hurry up and banish this before I die. Do you have another one? Oh, that doesn't do anything. Okay, summon another Paleozoic. Discard this. Go on. Ah, boy. Alright, whatever that face down is. Guess it doesn't matter too much. It's probably another Macrocosmos. Yep. Sad state of affairs. My monster is not affected by monster effects. Alright. Last turn they didn't summon anything, so unless they're top decking a monster, they're kind of screwed. It's a slog. Really? Really? You're gonna kaiju that. I guess they gave up? I'll set this over here. Attack. I'm fine with it. You used a trap. And so, it's fine. I was going to use a trap anyway. It's gonna punch you in the face with a Paleozoic to begin with. This doesn't change anything on how I was gonna do things. I'm guessing they're not gonna kaiju again. Nope, let it go. Then, up, and he kaijus it anyway. All right. Why? What was the point of kaiju? Yeah. Go on. Good morning, Kitty-san. Alright, he attacked. We're just going to negate the Grim Maju's effect. I am not going to summon. So, this is game. Congratulations. Nice turn 1 lightning storm. Like that alone was going to make me surrender. I'm too stubborn for that. That's why I win. Alright. 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, let's see. I still need to do the more spells, destroy a few cards. It'll take a bit, but I can get through these. Next duel. And so it begins. I'm pretty sure this is the Tri-Brigade Loner deck. Not sure what I have to expect out of it though. Alright, it doesn't look like they know what to do with this deck, so we might be here for a bit. Okay. Let's see. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, set 5. Alright, that should be it. And then he's gonna link summon on my turn. That's usually what we're the only reason people play that. Yep. Summon Shiraeg. Yep. Banish one card. Of course. Nope, I'm good. We'll let it go. Let's see. Just going to special summon. Crap. I shouldn't have waited. He banished the winged beast. Damn it. Great. Wonderful. Let's see. Is this gonna be anything destructive? No, it's not his third revolt. Here we go. No, not yet. Send this away. I'm gonna turn that toggle on. Activate this. Destroy this. It was a third revolt. Damn. What are the odds? Use this. Get rid of this. Of course, he's just going to link something back into it, I know, but... gotta do what I can. I really didn't think he would draw all 3 copies. Tri-Brigade Revolt's pretty damn good. Oh well. No, that doesn't save me. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Hey, Dragon. I'm glad you could stop by. Alright. Wait, how long does this event go on for? Yeah. Okay, till Friday. I got time. Let's see. More than anything else, I do want to check out the new cards that came out. So, just go over here, go to newly added cards. I already checked out this when they advertised the pack. Cyberdark Worm. Okay. The usual, it's from Cyber Dragon Field and Grave. It's level 5, it just has the inverted stats of Cyber Dragon. Within the hand, grave, another machine cyber monster, your field or grave. Send the Cyber Dragon from your hand or deck. Special summon this. Then add a Cyber Dragon. That's a lot. Alright, so how many Cyber Spell and Traps are there? Okay, plenty of monsters. Cyber Dragon spells. So, Diffusion, Evolution Burst. No, I imagine it has to have Cyber in the name. Cyber Emergency. Paraplant. Alright, so far so good. This one's kind of meh. Horizon, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be pretty good. Technically, it's a Cyber Speller Trap, so you could use it to search Cyber Shield. Super Strident Blaze. Machine Fusion. Damage Step. Equip Monster. Attack an opponent's monster. Banish one Cyber Dragon from your grave. Monster can attack the monster again in a row. Okay. Oh. Let's see what else we got. Cyberdark Inferno. Yeah, so all the Cyberdark support cards that already came out can technically help with Cybernetic Zone, because why not? Oh, well, not even technically. Face-up machine type fusion. Draw, remove it from play. When that monster's return till the end of turn. But then during the next standby phase, destroy it. That sucks. Unless you're choosing a fusion monster that can't be destroyed by card effects. So Cyclone, Reload Fusion. Okay. Cyber Energy Shock. Cyber Eternal. Then there's a few cards that no one's going to play. No one's going to play the Cyber Barrier Dragon. Beacon. Hey, Toast. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you managed to stop by. Alright. So far, there's spells I would get with this, but not really much in the traps. Miasma Dragon Testina. Okay. Testina support. Super Quantal Fairy Zeton. Sure. I've been, still am sick, so that was mainly why. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. I honestly hope you feel better soon. It's just a common cold, right? We're not talking terminal illness or anything serious, right? At least I hope that's the case. What the hell is this? Chaotic elements. Add 1 level 5 or higher monster. Light, dark, pyro, aqua. What am I supposed to get with this? From your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then if you have 3 or more pyro and or aqua monsters in your grave, you can destroy 1 card on the field. Okay. If your opponent controls a monster, light or dark, pyro or aqua, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase. What am I using this with? Okay, anything like that, I mean, I went through it, but I was young. Huh. I'm glad you're through the worst of it. Alright, hold on. What? Light or dark, pyro or aqua? Okay, if I think about the only dark, I think dark pyro is the Ashen cards. Chaotic elements is for like Radiant Typhoon, I think. Oh, hopefully that card's in this pack somewhere. Because the main thing I can think of is the Ashen cards. Could be like K9 stuff. K9... None of the K9s are Pyro or Aqua, right? I thought the K9s are all essentially like Beast Warriors. Or at the very least, you know, with the whole werewolf motif, that's what they should be going for. Songs of the Dominators. Philia Regis. Cool. Dragon Fusion, 1 level 7 or higher dragon monster. Okay. During main phase, target 1 monster, no, 1 card the opponent controls, or in the grave and banish it. Then if you banish the card on the field, you return 1 dragon control to the hand. That's not really much of a cost. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, if this card's in the grave, you can return 1 dragon monster you control the hand or extra deck, and if you do, special summon this. Geotypes are weird. That is true. But we still have yet to see... No wait, I think there is a Firefish now. Never mind. There's all kinds of weird stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not new. Also, you can click on... Chaotic Elements again. Sure. Here you go. What are you looking at? Add a level 5 or higher, light or dark, pyro or aqua. And then if you have 3 or more pyro and or aqua monsters in the grave, you destroy a card on the field. Let's see, if the opponent controls something of these, you can banish this and take that monster. Oh no, it says target 1 monster the opponent controls. It doesn't even say you would target the monster in question. It even says add 1 level 5 or higher. That's why I said it's possible. There's some K9 cards you can search. Alright. Here, alright, so if I'm reading this wrong, you can search any lights monster or any dark monster or any pyro or any aqua. If that's the case, then yes, there's definitely canine monsters I could imagine. But if it needs to be a combination of light pyro or light aqua or dark pyro or dark aqua, the main thing I think of from dark aqua would be Tearlaments, because that'd be easy to get 3 aquas in the grave. Although Tearlament don't have level 5 or higher monsters in the main deck, so that doesn't work. I'd need to see more. I think it just needs to check one box for it to search. Alright, if it just needs one box, this is an incredibly powerful card. Being able to search any level 5 or higher light monster or any level 5 or higher dark is really good. Tier Cash is the only 5 or higher tier. Right. But Tearlament Kashtira is a water monster. It's not a dark. So it would still not fall into the what is it? Like the target zone of what this is going for. Oh, but again, I'm probably, if it's just one box, it's really much better than I imagine. This is or, not and. That's true. Alright. If it's or of any 4 different categories, one, this is just a more powerful bonfire. If that's the case. Well, okay. Bonfire searches any pyro. This searches specifically level 5 or higher, but still, this is really good. What's that? 4 or less. Yeah. Nowadays, that's not that big of a deal, but, you know, that could turn people off from it. Alright, we get Angry Burger as a new card here. Look at it. It's the face of, well, it's not a face of evil. It's just somebody, it's just the face of someone who's had enough. That's a good looking burger. Like, as far as animated burgers go. It's not straight up better, but it is just one box. Which is how I think it works. Seems good. Alright, the main reason I would say this is good is because it does so much extra on top of being able to search. Like, if you play that, it's a good opener, but if you play this in the middle of a, like, on like turn 3 or so on, and you already have the monsters in your grave, suddenly it blows up something on the opponent's field. And even when it's in the grave, if the opponent's playing anything close to a mirror match with you, you're going to be able to take one of their cards. It's really good. Having a Graveyard Change of Hearts effect is pretty powerful. Now, is Angry Burger worth playing the Nouvelles? I always treat it as Hungry Burger. You can add a Bestial something if it's only one box. Seems pretty good. Yeah. Again, this is all on the assumption of if it's only one box. Even if it's 2 boxes, it can still be used for Ashen as far as I can think of. But that's all I can think of. I don't know any light aqua decks that use a lot of high level monsters. What would be the alternative? Light aqua or light pyro? Is there any light pyros that's high level? Whatever. Moving on. Monsters your opponent controls must attack this. And a 2800 attack, I'm scared. Wait, what else does this do? Reveal this card in the hand, add a new Veil's card monster from the deck, and then shuffle this. This is the same effect as that one Dark Magician ritual monster. That's not bad. Alright, is someone messaging me on Discord? No, not directly. Okay. I'll ignore it for now then. You can reveal this card in your hand. Quick effect. Tribute 1 attack position monster on either field, and if you do, special summon a Hungry Burger with 2000 attack from your hand or deck. The only downside of this is they have to be in attack position. But if you're running against somebody using Link monsters, this is ridiculously powerful. Cophelis. Cophelis? I'm sorry, I don't know how to properly say that. But thanks for the follow, all the same. Alright. That must be special summoned by card effect. Easy enough. If your opponent controls a monster, you can summon this from the hand. That is very easy. Alright. I feel like if it had to be a mix of one attribute and one type from those boxes, it would say something like you can add 1 level 5 or higher light or dark, pyro, or aqua. Monster you add needs to have the same attribute and type as one of the mentioned. Okay, here's the thing. I think you're right, but it's more on the lines of what does it say and what did Konami actually mean for it to say. Like, it could just wind up being a card that gets errata really quickly because they realized they didn't write down the card's effect text correctly. Because again, being able to search any level 5 or higher light monster or dark monster alone is really good. Alright, what does this do? If your opponent controls a monster from this, then take a Cyber Dragon from your deck and either special summon it or equip it to this card as an equipped spell. That's stupid good. You cannot special summon it except for machine monsters. Oh, what a restriction. Oh no. Konami is really bad at writing text. We can't deny that it needs a mix. The current text does not display it well. True. If it's a card infinity, if not ashed. I don't know what you mean by a one card infinity. In other words, Knight, I'm not familiar with the combo you're referring to. Or the cards that you're trying to refer to. This is what happens when you're better than the streamer. By the way. When you're more knowledgeable than the person streaming the game, you'll mention something that goes right over their head. They go, I don't understand. Cyber Dragon Infinity. Oh, right. Okay, I know who that is. Yeah. You would use this and go straight into the Exceed and then jump and then do the immediate rank up into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Enjoy her. Hang in. Make Nova, then Infinity. Yep. Alright, what is this last effect though? You return one Cyber Dragon you control to the hand, add a polymerization from your deck or graveyard to the hand. I don't think most people use this. The last effect is nothing. Yeah, the last effect is, I think you want to show off. Like, if you want to just beat someone up and then, like style on them. Because you're not really running polymerization in a Cyber Dragon deck. There's too many variations of polymerization that help Cyber Dragon much better. Alright, Super Quantum Black Layer. Alright, I actually have made a Super Quantum deck once. It had so-so effect. It wasn't the best, but definitely it wasn't the worst. Alright, your opponent activates the monster effect. Discard one card. If you do, special summon this from the hand. Not sure how good that would be. If this special summoned, you can special summon one Super Quantum Mech Beast Exceed monster from your extra deck using this card you control as material. And it is treated as an Exceed summon. And if you do, attach one Super Quant monster from your graveyard to it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Super Quant support is crazy, in my opinion. So look, it's Fenrir. You can tell. I mean, it's not. Look at the armor. It's not. I can say it's not. It just reminds me more of Power Rangers Time Force Quantum Ranger. You got the mask, it's uncanny. No, alright. The mask looks kind of similar to Quantum Layer Red. The red layer, if anything. So, of course, I will look at Fenrir and say he is trying to look like a Power Ranger. So, yeah. Look at the stats. That's a coincidence. Stop. He's a zombie. Ignore the fact that he's a level 7, 2400 attack and defense monster. It's a zombie. So and it's a dark. It's clearly a different monster. Oh no, man. Alright. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is not the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's the same story. Stop. It's a totally different monster. Ignore the fact that the stats are very, very similar. It's a totally different effect, okay? Ignore the fact that his effect triggers if the opponent uses a monster effect. Just like Fenrir. It's not the same. There's a lot of cards that do that. Alright. Now if we're all done with all the cope. Black Layer is a fanboy confirmed. I don't remember which Power Ranger it was or what series it was, but there was a Power Ranger that was like a huge fan of all the different series, and because of that, he could always grab like the best Power Ranger outfit to take on. I forgot which one that was. I think it involved pirates. At any rate, my knowledge on Power Rangers and the Super Sentai series and Kamen Rider is admittedly limited, but I do have some. Let's see. So it basically lets you have any of the Exceed monsters with the ability to use their effect twice. Looks aside, an amazing card for the deck. Yup. And it's an SR, so it's not even that hard to get. Now, the obvious one, the fairy one, is going to be a pain. But The fact that it's level 1 makes it really good. Alright. BES Derringer Core. What's that? Oh, wow. Thanks for the raid. Alright. Much appreciated, Hot Rod. Riding in from the Hot Rod. Nice. Anything? Oh wow, thanks for the follow. See, Karibo Dude. Nice. Alright, the new the BES cards, are they any good? Appreciate the follow as well, Hot Rod. I'm not familiar with that emote. Alright. Derringer Core. Reveal one other BES monster in hand, special summon it, and place 3 counters on. That's stupid! Alright, hold on. What else does this do? During main phase. Glad to get all the follows. This is a very rare occasion for me. Thank you, Tyrone. Or guilt gripping in Morgana cards. Oh, dude, the new Morgana cards are gonna be great. This guy sounds like thanks? Alright. But yeah, okay. Being able to easily summon a level 10 machine is questionable, because I'm no longer thinking about BES with this. I'm thinking about using the one Exceed monster that just does 2,000 damage to the face. Alright, what else? So, main phase, remove a counter, add a boss rush or a spell that mentions it, or special summon a level 9 or lower from the grave. Sure. It's not bad. Vic Viper Type L. Gustav Max. Thank you! Yeah, Gustav Max. Immediately when you look at this effect, it's like, okay, just being able to summon an immediate level 10 machine, it's like, just go Gustav. Strange Times Are Fun. Title. Huh? Oh wait, is that the title that's on right now? I thought I was using the title talking about just checking out new cards. That's the title I use for when I play Digimon Time Strangers, or the Digimon story game. Well, I'm close to the end of this stream, so it's too late. Alright, the start of battle phase, special summon a machine from the no level limit. Any machine. Got the reference regardless. Thanks. Okay. What? That is not a good idea. Alright, well, I guess if you really wanted to make the card powerful, that'll do it. Send one level 4 or lower light machine from deck to grave. I don't think I would do that. If this card is destroyed, target one light machine monster in your grave and special summon it. And if you special summon a monster with 1200 or less original attack, it gains 1200 attack. This card is multifaceted. The effect is in battle phase, so it's not good. Goal of the Vic Viper is you actually give it to your opponent at some point. Well, there's no chance they'll have. Why do they need it? Oh wait, no, I get it. You give them this and then destroy it, and then you get the special summon. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Layer 19. Sudden Incursion. Super Quantum Black. It's It's the title of an episode. It's like episode 19. What the hell? Alright. If you give it to them, you can use triple tactics thrust if they hand trap. So turn off imperm. Alright. Well, what card do I do in order to give it to the opponent though? Oh, I'll probably see it later. Let's see. Can only activate one of these effects once per turn. Okay. Target an attack position monster on the field, change to defense. That's not that good. If you control a Super Quant monster, special summon a Super Quant monster from your deck with a different original attribute from the monsters you control in defense position. That's better. Okay. That one's fine. And last is you set a Super Quant trap from your deck that can be activated this turn. That actually fixes the main issue with the trap. Using the mech sword was a very bad idea because you'd still have to wait an entire turn for it to be on the field. This fixes that problem. Okay. Oh, the Super Quant support is very good in my opinion. So far, like, I can't disagree with you. Everything seems good. Now, I don't agree with this whole change the monster to defense position. That one's meh. That one's not real that good. But the part where you can go into any exceed monster using the second effect, and the third effect making the traps actually useful. And third bullet is what used 90% of the time. Yup. Can activate the card multiple times. Wait. What? Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect once per turn. You're right. There's nothing here saying you can only use the card once per turn, period. Oh, wow. This just became way better. Again, you're right. Nobody's using the first effect. The first effect's just there. It's great. Alright. And then we get the Guilt Gripping Morganites. I've already seen the other two. The red one's kind of meh. Succumbing Song Morganite. Mostly because it's like, I don't plan on doing this part. Being able to attack multiple times is kind of meh. Because more than half the time people are playing cards that just punch the enemy in the face once and that's it. Let's see. The double damage effect is nice though. You can banish this card from your grave, add a Morganite card from deck to hand. Okay. And then the new one, Guilt Gripping Morganite. For the rest of the duel, apply these effects. You cannot activate monster effects in hand. Which the other two do anyway, so that's not a problem. If you're already building a deck around this, then you're fine. You can normal summon level 5 or higher monsters without tributing. Wonderful. You do not pay life points to activate spells or traps. So, are we all in agreement that that can easily become a busted effect, or no? Like, forget to do a lot. Like, if this works the way I think, can I use this in combination with like Chain Energy and never have to pay life points when I play cards? For the rest of the duel, Chain Energy only affects the opponent. More stun support. Morgana. It's great. It's normal summon Vanity's Ruler. I wasn't even thinking of that. But holy shit, you're right. No, why bother? Why stop at Vanity's Ruler? Summon, hold on. You can summon Majesty's Ruler and on top of that too. Like, god damn. And there's like cards that'll say every 1,000 life points you pay to increase a monster's attack, you could just keep paying until your monster's attack was essentially infinite. Normally monsters like that have like, it's like you pay 500 life points and you only gain like 200 attack. But then you grab it with Guilt Gripping Morganite and it's just infinite strength. This is only for activation spell traps. Oh, right. I can't use this with monster effects. Damn. You probably don't want to play many, though, in case you don't draw Guilt. You're like 5 vanities, and that's it. Alright. Still nice to have. And then it also has to banish this from the grave, reveal a Morganite in hand. Place the reveal card on the bottom of the deck and draw 1. Meh. Okay. They all of them have a graveyard effect. This one is a little too specific. You need to have another copy of Time Tearing Morganite in hand for this to work. This one, banished from the grave, add another Morganite card from the deck to hand. This is good. I don't particularly care for the 2 summon attacks, but being able to search out one of the other Morganite cards is really good. Alright, Boss on Parade. Let's see, when this card is activated, add a BES monster from the deck to hand. Easy enough. Once per turn, during main phase, destroy 1 monster in your hand or field, and then special summon a light machine monster to either field. Oh, this is it. This is the one you were talking about. This is the way to give the opponent the monster you don't want to that you want to destroy instead. Right, special summon. See, banish this card from the grave, and then place a boss rush from deck or grave face up on the field. Okay, just real quick. Boss rush, as a reminder, you cannot normal summon or set. Whatever. During the end phase, the turn that the BES monster or big core is destroyed, sent to the grave, special summon 1 BES monster or big core from the deck. This is the... Is there any other big core monster? Yeah, there's like 2 or 3. Sure. Right. Like, you could technically play a lot of vanities, but they're so bad when you don't have the Morganite in your hand. So I sit around 5 to be realistic. No, I get it. Like, you want to avoid having a bricked hand at all times. Of course, that's also when cards like this Chaotic Elements is. We got more people in the chat, so I'm going to ask. Do you know if this Chaotic Elements card is supposed to be one of these 4 like criteria, or if it has to be a mix of like light pyro or light aqua or dark pyro or dark aqua? Or it's like it can search any light level 5. It has to be a mix. Okay. Thank you. Alright, well that limits a lot of what we can get with it, but it's still not bad. To be a mix now. Alright. It's to meet the mix criteria. Alright, that's fine. I still think the only thing that comes to mind for me is like using Ashen. Let's call it official OCG support. Going to work later. Alright. Have a good day, Dragon, and thanks for stopping by when you could. It's for Ashen and Testina. Oh, Testina. Alright. Elements is a lot worse than I thought. Damn. I still think it works well with Ashen. Later on, K9 uses the Chaotic Elements. Huh. Wait, so again, I already had this conversation with Toast. I thought canines were all a beast warrior monsters, because you know their whole stick is being werewolves. No. Damn. I was way off. It looks like we're running at the end of like new cards that were added. Moiso White. This card doesn't look bad actually. Responding to that with Konami is bad at making a card types. Ah. That is true. None actually has a lot of varying types and attributes. Alright. And this is Skull Servants getting a new card. I guess Skull Servants will never die. Well, that's kind of their thing. They are undead, so I guess that makes sense. Let's see. If this card is normal or special summon, add a Skull Servant or a card that mentions it from the deck to hand. Also, you're stuck with zombies, that's fine. That's not really a restriction in a Skull Servant deck. You want to play as many Skull Servants as possible. Lantern is Dark Pyro. Making a search target. Huh. Canine Jokul is Dark Aqua. Alright. That is something to keep in mind. What is this? During main phase, you can normal summon a level 4 lower zombie in addition to your normal summon. Okay, I guess. I'm not sure what else I'm doing with that. White Reanimator. There they are. Right. That guy at the top, is that Zombie Master in the background behind the moon? It just reminds me of Zombie Master. Yes, sweet. The Zombie Master. He finally has legacy support. He's the reason the Skull Servants are as good as they are. Alright. If your King of the Skull Servants attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. Finally. Tell Zombie Master amidst those beams. It's the tattered cloak. Yeah, the silhouette is very similar. Alright. It's not like one for one. Just shrunk down. Imagine if he's like, if this is actually the scale. Like, he's normal height and these Skull Servants are actually just huge. Alright. So, it finally gives you the ability to kill people trying to turtle. So on the pile. Once per turn, target a Skull Servant or King of Skull Servants in the grave. Send a Skull Servant or monster that mentions it from the deck to the grave. If you do, special summon the targeted monster. And then you're locked into zombies. Again, that's not the limitation you think it is. Inferno of the Ashen. Okay. Speaking of Ashen, get new support. The soul-absorbing bone tower. So underneath the bone tower are the white bones. Neat. Alright, moving on. When activated, place the field spell from deck to either zone, as the deck likes to do. If you look the art of soul-absorbing bone tower, you can see the whites there. I'll check it out. There you go now. Way bye out. Alright, take care, Toast. Thanks for stopping by when you could. It's very good artwork. Alright, let's see. You can target one face-up card the opponent controls and one level 8 or higher Dark Pyro monster in your grave. Send that card on the field to the grave, and if you do, special summon the other from your grave to the opponent's field in defense. It's pretty good. It is targeted removal, so there is a the opponent has a chance to beat it. But it's not bad since it sends instead of destroys. Hold on a sec. Alright, let's see. You could also target the Obsidian Ashen City on the field. True. Oh, that is a good point. Oh, hold on. Alright. Wait, what's going on? Guitar? What? I don't know what that means. Alright, anyway, we got Halloween. Add 1 Hallow the Spirit of Tricks or Wean the Spirit of Treats from deck to grave to hand. I guess. I don't know how many people are going to be playing this, but... Okay. Mr. Timo, the legend himself. Username. I do not know who... I'm sorry, I didn't know who that is. Guitar is the alias when he takes the Hunter exam. Oh, is this Hunter? Are you talking about Hunter x Hunter? Alright. See. Deals damage equal to the amount of fiends in the grave. Yes. Okay. I didn't follow that series. There's a lot of anime I skipped out on just because it's like it felt daunting at how many episodes there were. Like try to convince somebody to binge One Piece. It's like, yeah, you'll pick that up in an afternoon, sure. I guess Wean would be a pretty decent zombie card. Shipping error. Alright. When a card or effect is activated that includes an effect that adds a card or cards from the deck to the hand, the activated effect becomes your opponent takes 1 card from their deck for you to add to your hand. And you must keep that card revealed. During the end phase of this turn, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, draw 1 card. I'm not sure how to do that, or why anyone would use this. Yeah. Thanks. Completely. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Now we're done checking out the new cards. A lot of the stuff seems neat, but for now I am going to focus on trying to get the more Regenesis cards. But that is going to be for later. I want to check out I'm going to stream another game and check that out for a bit. Thank you to everyone who was able to join me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I will see you all later in like 5 or 10 minutes if you guys are okay with checking out cards in a different game. Alright, but until then, please take care. Wait, what's up? Sis, yeah. Do not buy this if you're looking for meta. Oh, that's the case for a lot. Don't worry about it.